Good afternoon, everyone. I'm here to summarize the past events we've had over the past 2 years. It has indeed been a wonderful journey for me, so let's start. In 2019, we conducted several in-person classes, livelihoods, and activities. We've had livelihood activities at Sauyo, Quezon City, and Santa Rosa, Laguna. 2019 is also the year we had the longest ever one-day seminar that PSB has conducted, which was led by Ms. Lalaine Bataclan on August 24, 2019. The seminar started at 8 a.m. and ended at 10:30 p.m. That same year, we had several in-person classes, such as Kids Baking Seminar, which was mentored by Ms. Irene Ting, the Teens Baking Seminar, which was mentored by Ms. Kathy Blasiu, the Baking Science and Bakery Mathematics as mentored by Mr. Jerry Mendoza, Commercial Bread Workshop by Mr. Jonathan Cabiles, Loaf Tech by Mr. Nino Halores, Cake Science by Mr. Boynang, and Cake Varieties by Mr. James Magos. We wanted to make the intro of our 15 years very special, so we've invited friends from all over the world to help train our members. We've had foreign trainers for several seminars such as the Cookie and Cracker Technology, which was mentored by Mr. Blake Hutsley of the US Wheat Associates. We also had the Train the Trainer hands-on masterclass with Dr. Klaus Ten Berchen of the California Raisins, who is also from the USA. Mr. Nigel Saunders of LESAF also shared his knowledge with us with the 2-day frozen dough technology workshop all the way from Singapore. In 2019, the World Bread Day was celebrated in Manila, Iloilo, and Bacolod. We gave bread to people who are in need and also taught kids how to make fun-looking and yummy bread. During this year, we also had a very successful badminton fiesta, which was spearheaded by our sports committee chairman, Mr. Peter Ong. 2020 has indeed been a very challenging year for everybody. We started with the Taal volcano eruption, where we reached out by activating the Bread Aid program. Together with TechSFAR Philippines, we're able to reach out to thousands of Taal volcano evacuees. On Feb 1, 2020, we had a General Assembly and hands-on seminar on the solvent retention capacity, mentored by BSP member Mr. Rock Canares. On February 6 and 7, we had another one-of-a-kind hands-on seminar where two of the big international names in the baking industry teamed up to teach exclusively PSB members, where Mr. Roy Chung and Mr. Nigel Saunders taught easy sourdough solutions. This, however, was followed by the COVID-19 pandemic, which ravaged the whole of the Philippines, which caused everybody to be on lockdown.
Be suspended beginning March 15, 2020.
Sadly, because of the pandemic, our 15th year anniversary golf tournament is going to be rescheduled at a later time in the next term. This was through the efforts of Calvin Gregeda and the sports committee chairman, Mr. Peter Ong. Despite this, the Philippine Society of Baking has been stronger together. We have helped our needy countrymen by sharing what we have and by activating the Bun Aid program, reaching out to the City of Pasay, City of Manila, and frontliners of the AFP and other government agencies. Special thanks to Sonly International, RFM, Philippine Foremost Milling Corporation, Universal Rubina Corporation, Pilmico Flour, and San Miguel Mills for helping us achieve what we did. We not only have helped others in the past year by giving assistance by donations, but we also helped our members and the public gain more knowledge about baking, which is the main mission and purpose of the group. Around this time, we also launched a series of webinars that aim to enrich the baking knowledge of our members, which was facilitated by Mr. Roy Chung of the US Wheat Associates. Topics of which were science behind steam buns, cake production automation, basics of chemical leavening, introduction to prepared mixes, and frozen yeast-raised products. To kick off World Bread Day 2020, we launched the first ever live webinar series of the Philippine Society of Baking, ang Itanong kay Master Baker series. The first episode of which was presented by Vice President Jonathan Cabiles, followed by 7 more episodes totaling of 8 as of today. But there are more to come. Despite not being able to hold classes in person, PSB was able to share our knowledge to thousands and thousands of viewers. I would like to thank all the PSB members who have helped make this possible, those behind the scenes, and even those in front of the camera. Just last week, we had another one-of-a-kind exclusive seminar, as it was the first time we have a live webinar wherein there are 3 countries that came together in a single live stream. Dr. Klaus Tembergen and Dr. Priscilla Santiago from the USA alongside the Singapore office of the Racine Administrative Committee to share insights and recipes regarding the use of autolysis and raisins in baking. And just a few moments ago, we had another very knowledge-filling seminar from none other than Mr. Roy Chung, all about Udane. You know, this had been a very fruitful term, and I would like to thank each and every one of you for your support for the past 2 years. And I would like to especially thank a few notable persons who have made the responsibilities of the presidency so much easier to bear. First of all, I would like to thank my big boss, my dad, Mr. Ube, Jerry Chua, my mom, my siblings, and my wife. Thank you for supporting me, and not only me, but also the group, not only financially, but also with your time, your presence, and wisdom. Mr. Jerry Midel and Mr. Christopher Ah, the people who make sure that everything will work out and work out only to the best possible outcome. Ms. Christine Mateo, who tirelessly goes out of her way to make sure that we are able to do what needs to be done. Mr. Ale Paez, who helps do everything, basically, always working behind the scenes. Mr. Enrico Ah, who helped me in planning several various activities. Mr. Henry Ah and the officers of the FCBAI for supporting our group and always lending us a helping hand whenever we need them. Oh, and of course, the officers, the current officers of the Philippine Society of Baking. Maraming salamat for all your support and help. Hopefully, we will be able to help the next batch of officers take PSB to even greater heights. My term may have ended, but PSB still has a long way to go. Mabuhay ang PSB at ang lahat ng ating members. Maraming salamat once again. Stay safe and thank you. Thank you.